Suzuka, Rene, Canon, and Miju, the Japanese girl group that have taken the world by storm. Are they the new wave of Japanese idols, or are they even idols at all? It's time to talk about ATARASHII GAKKO no leaders. But before we get into that, everyone, I have some shocking news. I got my very first sponsor. Yes, this channel that didn't even have 1,000 subs at the beginning of the year got reached out to, and amazingly it's for something that I use on almost a daily basis for my work. If like me you need to regularly scour the internet, there is one thing you definitely need to help stop any chances of hackers or malware infections getting to your precious data. That is of course with a virtual private network, aka a VPN. And if you need a VPN service that will make sure that your IP address is hidden and that your data is encrypted, then look no further than CyberGhost VPN. Their strict no logs policy means that no one, not even CyberGhost themselves, know about your online activity, so you can fully protect your identity. Of course, a big advantage of a VPN is that even if you're traveling, you can change your online location and still watch the content that is available in your country from 40 streaming services. In addition, you can get even better prices on online shopping. One subscription will allow cover for up to 7 devices at a time, so you can also share online freedom without restrictions with your friends and family. CyberGhost VPN has more than 38 million users precisely because it is very easy to use. CyberGhost VPN also has an excellent rate on Trustpilot, so it's definitely one of the best VPNs on the market. Check out CyberGhost VPN through the link in either the description or pinned comment and subscribe for just $2.03 a month. Not only that, you will also get 4 months free, giving you a total of around 84% off. Don't worry though, they do offer a 45-day money-back guarantee and 24/7 customer support. CyberGhost VPN is compatible with most operating systems, so give them a try today. A huge thank you to CyberGhost VPN for sponsoring this video. Despite the rather enclosed nature of the Japanese entertainment industry, there are actually a lot of Japanese artists that have a large fan base overseas. A more recent example would be Ado, who I covered in a separate video. But here's another, ATARASHII GAKKO no leaders, or AG for short. A group of 4 girls that can not only sing, but have some of the most infectious and unique dance moves that make them stand out from any other unit. Before we speak about their history, one of the first questions some may ask about the group, especially being on my channel, is, are they idols? To keep a long story short, no. The reason being very simple, because in an X post where ironically they announced that they would be attending the Tokyo Idol Festival 2019, they stated the following: regrettably, ATARASHII GAKKO no leaders isn't an idol group, but we're still going to be attending one of the world's biggest idol festivals, making it pretty clear that they don't want to be seen as idols. AG's concept is also pretty straightforward, to stick out with their love of individuality and freedom against an intolerant society that values those that adhere to the status quo. Pretty much giving the middle finger to the Japanese proverb, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. They say they are Seishun Nihon Daihyo, which can be translated as the representatives of Japan's youth. But the term Seishun, which means youth, encompasses everything from age, feelings, and experiences to the intensity of young love, friendships, and self-discovery. Seishun is something which AG is also known to talk about to their audience while performing. However, now being essentially international stars, traveling and performing all around the world, they say they really do feel like they are representing Japan and possibly contributing to a new youth movement. A responsibility they don't take lightly, giving it their all no matter where they're performing or how bad their jet lag is. To say these girls are talented and hardworking would be an understatement. They are even noted to do their own choreography, but one could say their past actually holds the key to their success. Let's start with the quote-unquote leader of the group, Miju. Miju loved to dance from when she was very little, and her mother would often take videos of her dancing. She liked dancing to promotional videos of artists such as Amuro Namie and Boa, trying to mimic them. Her love of dance would lead her to taking dance lessons at her local dance school while she was in elementary school. Often given the center position, Miju found herself being the best in that dance school. Not wanting to stop there, she decided to take things further and started to go to a dance school in Tokyo, but things didn't go as well there, saying she felt how low her ability truly was. This just encouraged Miju to do better though. She started taking notes, always recorded her dances, and then had her teacher check them, doing whatever she could to up her game. Then something life-changing happened. She became a back dancer for the world-famous Kyari Pamyu Pamyu. The reason for this was that her teacher at the dance school became Kyari Pamyu Pamyu's choreographer, and it led to the students becoming back dancers known as the Kyari Kidzu. Miju actually toured with Kyari Pamyu Pamyu for around 2.5 years. During this time, she says her teacher made her learn about how to behave within the entertainment industry, which often led to her crying. But it was thanks to this experience that made Miju what she is today. FYI, outside of dancing, Miju also has a lot of experience as a child model, modeling for the magazine Dance Style Kids. She's even appeared in fashion shows. Similarly, AG member Canon also started her dancing journey very early. When she was very little, Canon and her sister would often watch videos of Koda Kumi as well as Amuro Namie, both being big fans. She says she was mesmerized by their sultry dances more than their singing. At a local festival, there was a stage where kids her age were dancing, and that's what finally made her think, I want to do that. So around her first grade of elementary school, she started taking classes at a dance school. At the time, she was doing other things besides taking dance classes too, but she got so into it, she quit everything else just to concentrate on dancing. Canon was actually a class committee member, so she was used to being in front of others, but dancing to music let her express herself in a way that she normally couldn't. And interestingly, it felt pretty natural to her to flip that switch. It could be through the dance school, but it seems that Canon was made to be a part of a kids idol group called Pink. The group actually appeared on TV as a part of a dance contest to find Japan's best dancing kids. But outside of dancing, Canon revealed on her Twitter that she also did some modeling. It seems the magazine she modeled for is aimed at a younger crowd, so it could be pop teen or 17. By the way, the group did mention that they all did part-time jobs before AG blew up. AG member Rene grew up in a household that loved hip-hop, both her parents being big hip-hop heads. Probably because of that, moving to a beat was something natural for her, and she even loved making up choreography to music being played at the supermarket. Seeing how much she was into dancing, Rene's parents asked her if she wanted to take lessons, and as a result, Rene started to go to dance school from when she was around 3 or 4 years old. She even competed in dance contests both as part of a group as well as solo. Apparently, groups she was in include Brand New Stylers and Smooth Dog. Some of the dance contests Rene even won. She also danced at various events too, meaning she had plenty of opportunities to perform and express herself in front of an audience. However, she describes the dance school as a place that was full of ambitious kids, where everyone was aggressively competing for the center spot and to be liked by the teacher. Despite that though, Rene says that she's actually very shy, but like the previous members I mentioned, when she's dancing, it's like she's a different person. And when she became a member of AG, she was taught the importance of using words to get things across, and actually started liking expressing herself not just with dancing, but with words too. Oh, and similar to Miju, Rene has also modeled for Dance Style Kids. Last but not least, with her glasses and cool, deep voice, we of course have the acrobatic Suzuka. Suzuka's mother loved Western music, and as a result, Suzuka grew up in an environment where she would often hear music and watch music videos from artists like Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Michael Jackson. Suzuka and her mother would often try imitating their dance moves. Apparently, she would dance to Beyonce in her elephant underwear. Just an FYI for those that wanted to know that. It turns out that dancing was pretty popular within her family, as her 2 older sisters had already been taking dance lessons at a dance school that was pretty famous in Osaka. Similar to Rene, from when she was around 3 or 4 years old, Suzuka would also start taking dance lessons and at the very school as her sisters. Not only that, apparently they performed together and were pretty well known, dubbed as the Kanazawa sisters. She loved being on stage, and at that school, there weren't just dance lessons, there were also lessons to prepare those wanting to star in musicals. Even though Suzuka loved going to class and participating in dance recitals, it wasn't all fun and games. One day during practice, she was on stage with a teacher she looked up to, but was told off by them for not being dog-like enough when told to do so. As a result, she was made to practice acting like a dog for 45 minutes, which she did while crying. That sounds pretty traumatic actually. But when she was done, her friends there and the teacher gave her an applause while crying themselves. Suzuka remained at that school up until the point AG formed, and gained a lot of experience there, including being part of an idol group formed within the school called Crash Beat. Now, from what I've researched, the specific reason as to how AG was formed hasn't been revealed publicly, but during a radio talk show, the group mentioned all trying to go for the same reduced price food item in a supermarket, which is how they got to know each other. However, it is worth noting that AG's agency is Asobi System, which happens to be the same agency representing Kyami Pamu Pamu, so there could be a connection there. In any case, AG was actually formed in 2015. Yes, which means as of this video, they've been going on for 9, coming on to 10 years. Their music is a little hard to define as it's essentially a mix of J-pop, jazz, hip-hop, and even rock, but there is also a real old school feel to their music. One thing to also note is that they're not all the same age. Suzuka, Rene, and Canon were in their second year of middle school when AG formed, formed, while Miju was in her second year of high school, making her the oldest. I'm guessing that's why she was made to be the leader. During their early years, apparently the members would travel from their respective hometowns to Tokyo so that they could physically meet and practice together. AG would first be introduced in a commercial for Lotte's chewing gum called Fits. In 2016, through a digital release, AG released a song that was written by singer-songwriter Aimyon called Gakko Ikeya, which was a part of a collaboration with the snack maker Koikeya. Also, as a part of this collaboration, AG held a special event called Heisei 28 Nendo Hamidashi Festival, which had many special guest appearances. It was also during this event that they revealed the music video for Gakko Ikeya. 2016 seemed to be a pretty active year for AG as they started to appear in more events around Japan, but 2017 was a big year for them as it's the year that they made their major debut with the single Dokubana. Interestingly, this song was picked to be the main theme song for the TV drama Joshu 7, with AG even showing up for the drama's finale. But it didn't stop for them there, as the B-side for their second single Kimi wa 17, which had the song SNS 24, was used as the main theme song for the anime SNS Police, an anime they even voiced in. Holy crap. In 2018, they would also release their first album, Mae Nara wa Nai. This would actually be followed by a second album the following year called Wakage ga Itaru. It goes without saying, but AG has a strong focus on performing live, which makes sense given the members' background, meaning they continue to appear in many events showcasing their incredible dance skills. Slowly building their fan base in Japan, they also set their sights overseas, as in 2020, they signed with US-based music label ATARASHI. Under ATARASHI, AG would make their debut overseas the following year, essentially simplifying their Japanese name ATARASHII GAKKO no Leaders and just using English characters. They would also release their single 999 via digital release and appear at 88rising's music festival in LA, Head in the Clouds, the same year. Of course, this push by 88rising definitely helped boost AG's popularity worldwide, as well as working with American producer and musician Money Mark for their single Snack Time, but the stage was already set for them way before that, as many overseas fans got to know the group through TikTok. Of course, there were other factors too, but AG were regularly posting on TikTok from around 2019, and it really paid off for them. You could see with each video there were more and more comments written from people outside of Japan. But if there is one song we need to talk about that helped boost their fame in and out of Japan, it's of course Otona Blue. Most would know this song through their performance on the first take. Besides just being an awesome song, their side head bob, which essentially became their signature dance, as well as their overall performance, caused this video to go viral. The video was released just over a year ago, but now has 69 million views. Of course, Otona Blue was also really popular on TikTok. Because of this, the whole nation experienced a sort of AG boom, with pretty much everyone now knowing who they were. As a result, 2023 was a pretty busy year for them, turning up on various TV shows, doing shows in Japan and the US, while still churning out song after song. In that year, they also accomplished what many Japanese artists hope to do and appeared in the annual New Year's Eve TV special, NHK's Kohaku Utagassen, where only artists considered to be the best are given an invite. Things have never looked better for ATARASHII GAKKO no Leaders. They are currently on their second part of their big world tour, and when they come back, they will also tour Japan, covering 7 cities. AG's success is a culmination of years of hard work by 4 girls that had essentially been dancing most of their lives. Regardless of their mysterious origins, I think that they are an amazing group, and I wish their continued success. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This was another request. If you do have any requests of your own, please let me know in the comments below. And also, once again, thank you to CyberGhost VPN for taking a chance and being my first sponsor. If you want your data secured, your history secured and encrypted so that no one knows what you're doing online, check out the link in the description below for full internet freedom. $2.03 a month, 4 months free with a 45 money back guarantee. Give them a try. Anyway, I appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care. Peace.